Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My name is Gene Braxton. Congratulations on making it to this overview. Now, I've started a countdown timer just below this video, so listen closely, because I'm about to share with you a proprietary multi-billion-dollar product line merged with a revolutionary business that in just this past year alone has already paid out $12,026,172 in commissions to our organization. So if you are serious about finding a real opportunity that has lucrative compensation, a sound business model, and a low barrier to entry, then cut out any distractions because you have found it.
If you knew that in the next 3 years, there would be an emerging technology market worth $34 billion in new revenue, and if you could have the number one technology product in that entire revenue space, would you want to know more about it? Obviously, that's the reason you're here today, whether it's to earn an additional part-time income, maybe you want to earn some, supplemental income on the side, or maybe you're here today like I was to really hit a financial home run and change the legacy of my financial future for my family and I. Wherever you are on that spectrum, I think you're going to agree today that we have the most dynamic product that has ever hit the marketplace that allows anyone to also earn in our compensation plan. I think you're going to understand why we have broken records in this industry.
Now, I love this quote by Bill Gates. He says, "The secret of success in business is in detecting where the world will go and getting there first." Currently, and for almost 2 decades now, the world has been headed toward technology, specifically digital technology, which is on an upward trend that doesn't seem to be slowing down anytime soon. Think about the smartphone, right? When Apple first introduced the iPhone, it was a big deal. What was more astonishing was what happened 3 to 4 years later. Flip phones and other dial pad type cell phones, including the once revered BlackBerry, were suddenly looked at as archaic. Less than a decade later, they were obsolete. Now, we've all seen the evolution of the digital technology space grow over the last decade. From smartphones and tablets to gaming systems and virtual reality headsets, the trend not only continues, but it's constantly being pushed further, all in the name of creation, making us as individuals more efficient and making our lives a lot easier, not to mention a whole hell of a lot more fun. So if we go back to what Bill Gates said, right? The secret of success in business is detecting where the world will go and getting there first. Folks, I agree with this so much, I'm showing it to you for a second time. Right? I believe that timing is absolutely everything. And what you're going to see here today is perhaps the most powerful timing moment that we may ever see in business. And you'll have a chance to participate with us in the incredible direct sales opportunity that we're going to talk about here today as it relates to wearable technology. Now, before we do that, let's take a look at the digital tech sector of wearable technology and where it is projected to go in the next 24 months. I love this little quote by Time, right? It says, "Wearable tech will change your life, like it or not." Doesn't get much more demonstrable than that. Business Insider recently had an article about the healthcare industry and wearable technology, predicting that it will be a space that does well over $400 billion in the next decade. And folks, with a 2-year global forecast that you can see here of $34 billion by 2020, you can see that we are on the front end of this. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to our company, World Global Network. Now, folks, we have a wearable technology device that literally does multiple times more than any other device out there on the marketplace. We have created an absolute game changer in the field of wellness and wearable technology. Now, our wearable device is called the Helo LX. Here's a quick video to help you get familiar with our wearable technology product.
Introducing Hilo, the world's first lifestyle oracle, a wearable wellness and bioparameters monitoring device unlike any other on the planet. In real time, Hilo can take important measurements such as heart rate, breath rate, steps taken, and calories burned. Hilo can also sense your mood. Whether you are excited or fatigued, Hilo can sense it. Not only does your Hilo monitor your important measurements, but it also produces a daily, weekly, and even monthly report that you can provide to your trainer or physician. Once you pair your Hilo with a smartphone application, you can track the bioparameters and well-being of your loved ones. Imagine the sense of security that would come from monitoring your aging parents from thousands of miles away, or from knowing you will receive alerts if your spouse's bioparameters are no longer in a healthy range. Hilo can also alert you if your loved ones are in danger. Once you connect to your loved one's Hilo via a smartphone app, his or her Hilo can send you emergency alerts using the GPS feature of your smartphone. All your loved one has to do is press the panic button twice, and an emergency alert with the exact GPS coordinates will be sent directly to your phone via text or email. Now you can go about your day with total peace of mind, and that is a priceless feature. Also, you can easily download a wide range of other features through the Hilo App Store. This exclusive app store allows developers to create and publish their own apps and plugins, further increasing the potential of the Hilo and its functions. For example, with the help of apps found on the Hilo App Store, you can now monitor measurements not found on the basic Hilo app, such as blood pressure and EKG. Because of the Hilo's innovative technology and hardware design, the exclusive Hilo App Store will soon be able to give Hilo devices the ability to monitor blood sugar levels, blood alcohol levels, oxygen levels, temperature. And they will even be able to keep away disease-delivering mosquitoes. And this is just a sneak peek. The potential of the Hilo is unlimited. Finally, don't forget the benefits of the 99.9% pure germanium stones. The germanium stones fit snugly against your skin on the inside of the Hilo wristband and may provide a number of wellness benefits. All these fantastic features led to the Hilo being voted the best direct selling product of 2017. Now that you've seen the power of this revolutionary product, we're convinced you're ready to order a Hilo for you and for each of your family members. However, Hilo cannot be found in stores. Hilo can only be purchased online. So ask for more information right now.
All right, guys, I love it. Just a quick recap here of the Hilo LX. Actually, right before we do that, I want to relay an announcement that literally just came across my desk here just a few minutes ago. We have officially released our third generation of the Hilo LX. Now, this is called the Hilo LX Plus. I'm going to dive into the features and the differences between the Hilo LX Plus and the Hilo LX here in a moment. But first, let's quickly recap the Hilo LX. Now, the Hilo LX monitors your heart rate, your breath rate, your mood, monitors your energy levels, and with the plugins, it is able to monitor blood pressure, where you can perform an ECG, EKG heart check. Now, it allows you to monitor your calories burned, your steps, and remember, it has that guardian function whereby you can monitor your loved ones from anywhere around the world. And once again, it is plug-in enabled. What I love about the plugin in the App Store is that it has what is called an open API. For those of you who are not programmers, an open API actually allows our developers to create new apps which tie in with the technology and sensors that we have here. And it allows for you to be able to unlock some really amazing new functions that makes the Hilo LX and LX Plus the first and only wearable technology health device to monitor what is considered to be the holy grail of wearable technology. And this is the ability to monitor your blood sugar without pricking your finger. Now, folks, we have an epidemic here in the United States with respect to diabetes, so this feature alone is a huge benefit in terms of the value of the Hilo LX and LX Plus product. And of course, from a business perspective, as a member here, you will be able to benefit from all of the revenue created from these downloadable apps. Germanium stones. All right, germanium is a mineral that helps to increase your blood oxygen levels. By the way, the LX Plus device has germanium stones built right into the band, and you can literally, in real time, measure your blood oxygen levels using the monitoring system within the app for that device. So what this means is that you can see the before and after effects right there in the device as your blood oxygen levels increase as a result of simply wearing your Hilo band. Obviously, the increase of blood circulation and blood oxygen levels have tremendous overall health benefits. Now, it also comes with a 5-pack of bands. This is for the Helo LX and Helo LX Plus. With this 5-pack bands kit, those of you who are up to date with fashion will love this. You can choose the right color for every single occasion. So folks, when it comes to our company, there's really no comparison. We have had tons of recognition and third-party credibility. We've been on Fox News, The Today Show. We've even been the keynote feature at the CES conference. Now, this is the largest tech conference in the world. 2 million people come through that door for that week-long event. We are the first and only direct sales company to be featured at that event, mainly because of our breakthrough technology. We were invited to step up there with the big boys, and we did just that. And as you can see, the Helo LX was voted the best product in the direct selling industry for 2017. That alone speaks for itself. 2017 was a good year indeed. This was our first full year in business in the wearable tech space. World Global sold 500,000 units in the first 2 quarters of 2017. Let me remind you, that was the year of our inception, 500,000 units sold. As you can see, we are positioned to be the leader here in the wearable tech industry. What that means for you and me is that we have an opportunity to be a part of the first wave of momentum that is happening in the wellness and mHealth smart bands wearable tech industry. I'm going to bring us back here to Wild Bill. His quote seems to be pretty apropos. Ladies and gentlemen, I am sorry to sound a bit cliche here, but it's true. We have not even scratched the surface. Now, to wrap up the informational portion of our flagship product line, I do have another announcement here, and it has to do with our BioZen device. Let me first tell you what it is, and then I'll get into the announcement. Now, BioZen is a microchip sticker, and it is the first of its kind to reduce the harmful effects of electromagnetic radiation, also known as electrosmog, at a cellular level. Your smartphones, your tablets, laptops, desktop computers, even the power on your router, all of these devices give off electromagnetic radiation. Now, if you're anything like me, then you might be kind of in the middle of the road when it comes to this discussion. And I say middle of the road because I never really thought of it as something that could affect me, or really anyone else for that matter, in a harmful way. However, after having a conversation with a physician friend of mine about this topic, he said something that forced me to start paying attention to it. And what he said was this: you know, Gene, prior to 1978, we thought nothing of lead-based paint in homes, until we found out that it was killing our children. And he paused just like that for dramatic effect. Well, look, if that isn't enough to make you think, then perhaps this will. As of January 2018, the BioZen product was registered as a Class 1 medical device. What does that mean? Well, for starters, we're talking FDA level classification. It means basically that the science is proven. Our technology indeed gives off electromagnetic radiation that is doing harm to us at a cellular level. And unlike most products that get by with the standard legally defined specific absorption rate, aka SAR, BioZen is the only technology in the world that expands this protection to a biological cellular level. Oh yeah, my physician friend, by the way, he actually bought 400 of them. Gave them out to his patients and their family members. Pretty cool, huh? All right, moving along here, this is Fabio Gaudi, our CEO and president. He's been in the tech space since he was a teenager and has pioneered many tech breakthroughs prior to this company. Founded the second largest ISP in Italy, the 5th largest in Europe. That was in 1994. And as you can see here, 2002, he introduced one of the first touchscreen LCD PCs in the market. 2005, developed one of the first successful voice over IP platforms. Once again, this is the genius behind the vision, our CEO and president, Mr. Fabio Gaudi. Alessandro Senatore, he's our COO and co-founder. He's actually the mastermind behind the compensation plan. And Antonio De Rosa, our Chief Design Officer, Senior Vice President of Marketing. Now, De Rosa was also the concept designer at Apple prior to coming over here. So, guys, as you can see, we have some absolute powerhouses here at the corporate level. A lot of recognition out there. Top 100 direct selling company for the second year in a row. The number one product in all of the direct selling industry in 2017. And of course, we are a publicly traded company. Folks, we're going to do $1 billion this year, 2018. Our goal for 2020, $2 billion. And so, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, you have an opportunity here to ride the biggest wave of growth and momentum that has ever been realized in this industry. We are truly a global company doing business currently in 195 countries worldwide. And as you can see here, 11 of the top income earners worldwide in the direct sales industry are right here from this company. You know, we've talked about the company, the products, the trends, timing, team, and management. And now I want to shift gears here and wrap up these last few minutes of this presentation and talk about our compensation plan, the reason that you came to this presentation today. Let's talk about how you get paid. Now look, before we jump in, I want to share with you a bit about our team and the success that we've created here. Now, me personally, I've been in the direct sales industry for a little over 12 years now. I've only been with one other company besides World Global, so I'm not one of those guys who jumps around from company to company. I have made multiple seven figures in this industry, and I've built sales teams in the tens of thousands. So look, I understand that my story is most likely a story that the majority of people, including yourself, would have a hard time relating with. And although, like many successful entrepreneurs, I too had the humble beginnings, that was over 12 years ago. So what I'd like to do now is have you hear from one of our newer members on the team, someone who's been here for a little over a year, but is still considered to be a newbie. This gentleman's name is Jeremy, and here's his story.
I want to share a brief version of my story with you because prior to being introduced to this company a little over a year ago, I was struggling financially. I had in the past made multiple six figures a year in income. I had expanded my lifestyle, and in 2016 took a major financial hit. I was upside down financially, and I was actually driving for Uber on a part-time basis. My kids had to get back to private school, and I had to do whatever I had to do to take care of that. And I was driving Uber. When I got the call and I got on a Zoom, a private webinar, I wasn't looking for a direct sales opportunity. I wasn't looking. But when I saw this product and where the company was going over the next 5 years, I knew I wanted to be on the front end of that. And it was absolutely life-changing. And I was able to turn my entire life around. I was able to make $46,000 my first month. I was able to make $100,000 in my first 60 days. I was able to earn my first $100,000 month in month number 4. And I was able to earn over $1 million in our first 12 months with this company. I'm telling you that we have the most dynamic product and the most simple marketing system I've ever seen. And we have one of the most dynamic compensation plans to go along with it that can allow you to get in position to start earning money today by sharing this product, building a network of customers who also share the product, and you can see some amazing things happen in your life.
Man, that is so fascinating. You know, I know Jeremy, I've heard that story quite a few times, and it does not matter how many times I hear it. Every single time I hear it, I am inspired. I love it. From driving Uber to less than 2 years later, having your life change on a quantum leap scale like that, it doesn't get much better. Now, Ramashio is another gentleman whose story I love. This is another guy who is new, for all intents and purposes, new to this industry, new to this business, new to this concept. And for those of you who have reality on having things look good or at worst okay on the outside, and just below the surface you're actually struggling and living check to check, I think you'll really connect with this last story. Here it is.
Guys, I was broke. That's where I was. And maybe you know some people that kind of have that storyline, that the truth of it all, guys, is I was check to check. And I did not like that situation. And so I knew, and I truly believed in the home-based business industry. Some of you may call it direct sales. Some of you may call it network marketing. Some of y'all may call it affiliate marketing. Look, call it whatever you want. I'm allergic to bosses. So I knew that the opportunity that I was looking to discover, it had to be something where I could have some freedom, something that was extremely relevant, something that was very unique, something that was first to market, didn't really have any competition, lucrative compensation plan, and an amazing system that anybody truly could do. And so, guys, I literally took a look at this thing and I said, oh, this is it. I knew it. This is exactly what I've been looking for. But my very first week, guys, I made $16,000 my first week in this company. The very first week, starting from scratch. My very first month, I earned over $100,000 in this company. Here it is today, guys. It's been literally 13 months since I've been involved. I've earned over $2.3 million in commissions from this company with hard work and dedication. I was literally broke just 12 months ago, and I told you I had great aspirations. Well, I'm proud to tell you that here in just the last 12 months, I've been able to fix my broke situation.
Wow. Folks, we could go on, but here's the deal. I don't know if you caught it at the end of that testimonial, but there was a transition that we had to throw in at the end, a fade to black transition. And if you looked closely, you saw Ramashio's facial expressions, and you could see that he started to get emotional. And you know what? Deservedly so. I mean, you talk about this type of life-changing, life-altering experiences in a little over a year for both Jeremy and Ramashio. I think emotional might be the understatement of the year. You know what I mean? It's really selling the experience short. To say that someone gets emotional when their life changes like this for the better is definitely an understatement. Look, I shared those two stories with you, not in an attempt to try to convince you, but really to show you what's possible. You don't need to be convinced. You know where you stand financially, and you know if whether or not the quality of your life and the lives of those people that you love could be better. So, not our job to convince you. It is our job, however, to show you what's possible. So what does it take to get started? Well, that's actually very simple. The first thing that you need to do is get enrolled. That's free, by the way. You do this by signing a member agreement contract. That'll give you the right to sell World Global products. So the first thing you want to do is become a team member, and you just sign up to do that. Now from here, you'll want to select a product pack. Now we have a personal level product pack, and we also have a builder level product pack. Now this personal level that you see here is single products. You can join at this personal level. This allows you to get involved anywhere from $349 to $549. And at $349, you will receive the Hilo LX, the germanium stones, and the 5-pack of bands. And at the $549 level, you will receive the Hilo LX Plus, the germanium stones, and the bands as well. Now remember, the difference between the LX and the LX Plus are the 9 additional levels of monitoring, including blood sugar and blood oxygen readings in real time on the LX Plus. You can also add the BioZen chip bundle to either one of these personal bundles. Now at the personal product bundle level, say that 3 times fast. At the personal product bundle level, you will be able to earn 10% on any of these product packs that you sell. Okay, so this is the personal level, individual single products. You will earn 10% on any of these product bundles that you sell. All right. Now, what most people do when they join, especially if they want to resell our products when they join as a team member, and even customers for that matter, about 90% of people actually join at the builder level, and this is for multiple reasons. The first of which, you save quite a bit of money when you buy at the builder level. You also get 4 devices. Now, as you can see, the Hilo LX, the Hilo Mix, the Hilo LX Plus, there are 4 Hilo devices that you are going to get there. And you can actually share these devices with family, friends, and or loved ones so that you guys can monitor each other. Now this is what I love. You can actually sell the additional 3 online if you'd like. Amazon or eBay, for instance, that's the fastest way to do it. You can quickly make your money right back. We're talking a couple of days. You can also make a small profit, and we'll actually show you how to do that step by step. It's awesome. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the most obvious reason that people join here at this builder level, 20% earning right off the bat whenever you sell one of these products. And if you're looking at this and perhaps you're wondering what is the difference between $13.49 and $17.49, it's simple. At $17.49, you get 2 Hilo LX and 2 Hilo LX Pluses. And of course, if you want to go with 4 Hilo LX Pluses, you would go ahead with the Hilo LX Plus Builder Pack. That's the one that you see all the way to the right there for $2,100. As you can see, you get 4 Hilo LX Plus devices. It's as simple as that. You would just go with that $2,100 level. Folks, most people get started at the personal builder level because you save more money and you make more money. It's as simple as that. Save more, make more at the builder level, okay? Step number 1, sign your membership agreement, become a team member, pick your pack. Moving on to step number 2, become a team builder. You make your first 2 sales. That's it. This payout structure is called a binary structure, which means you make your first sale, it goes on your left side. You make your second sale, it goes on your right. Boom, that is it. You are now able to earn 20% on all of the cumulative sales of your lesser team every week for life. I repeat, that's 20% every week, lesser team for life. Okay, that's step 2. Step number 3, become a team developer. All you do here is you help the 2 people that you just enrolled get their first 2 people. You're in. You help 2, get 2. The company is now going to give you your matching bonuses. You simply help 2, get 2, and you are team developer, folks. This is the most important rank in this business. You will hear it over and over and over again when you get started. Team developer, team developer, team developer. You help your first 2 people that you enrolled get their first 2 people. Boom, you are team developer. Now, what this is going to do is unlock all of the perks and benefits that this compensation plan has to offer and get those benefits to flow to you. You do this in your first 7 days. Pay attention now. You do this in your first 7 days, you are going to get a bonus of anywhere from $1,400 to $2,000. So folks, 2 things here. Be sure to ask the person who invited you to this presentation today to send you the compensation plan video link. Okay, this is a private 24-hour link that is given only to those people who have watched this presentation. It's about 15 minutes long. It's visual. It's very, very good. It breaks down the entire compensation plan very nicely. All right, so you're going to get that link. And when you get started, you will actually do a business plan, a personal business plan with either myself or another top 3% income earning team developer in this company. And on your personal business plan, you will actually go over this compensation plan. You will know it like the back of your hand. It's a beautiful thing, but I will say it again, team developer, team developer, team developer. It is all about team developer. Now, I know I said I'm not going to go too far into the compensation plan, but this is one feature that is unlocked by becoming team developer. This is our check matching bonus, and it goes 10 generations deep. This simply means that everyone who you personally enroll is going to be your first generation, and you can earn a 10% match on their weekly check, and that goes down for 10 generations. If you remember Ramashio and Jeremy, I believe either one or both of them had weeks that were just over $40,000. Well, guess what? That's a little over $4,000 that gets paid out in that check matching bonus total from that $40,000 week. That is passive income at its finest. And believe me, when you have just a handful of people in your first generation working this business like professionals, this feature of the compensation plan alone gets freaking crazy. All right, let's talk about our loyalty membership here. Our loyalty membership is another great feature that we have. It's $59 a month, and it allows you to accumulate points in your back office, and those points can be used to redeem products that only loyalty members can get. For example, right now we have a smartphone called the Infolio. It's a really, really kick-ass phone. It's only available to our loyalty members. It's really, really cool. So at the end of each pay cycle, 1% of your earnings is actually going to go into your money box. That's your cumulative earnings throughout your entire organization. You get paid out at the end of the year for that. Folks, we had a member on our team here that just this past year, 2017, when the year ended, was paid $83,000. That was their 1%. Amazing. We have a private jet program whereby once you qualify, you have 12-month access to the company's fleet of private jets, which you can use for business or leisure, your choice. All you need to do is give them 24-hour notice. This is for the top ranks of our compensation plan. And before you look at this and say, well, probably not me, right? If I got started, I'd just be one of the low-ranking people. Hell no, no one's thinking like that. Come on, right? Listen, when you see how obtainable these ranks are, when you really see how obtainable they are, you will be floored. So make sure that you get that link at the end of this presentation from the person who invited you here. And I promise you, when you see just how easy it is to move up in rank here, you will replay the thing at least twice just to make sure that you saw it right. Okay, guys, we have a revolutionary company on every level. There is no competition. There's no cost to join. We are real. We are publicly listed, and I am supposed to read through the rest of this stuff, but you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to be straight as hell with you here. This isn't some deal. This is the most lucrative opportunity that will come your way in the next decade at least. And for some of you, perhaps even most, this is the only real opportunity to create financial freedom to a point where you'll be able to make as much money as you are willing to be responsible for that'll come into your life this lifetime. And I say that with more conviction than I can possibly even think to express with the last few minutes that I have left with you here. Why such conviction? I'll justify it with 3 numbers. The first one is 577. 577 is a number of people who are making at least $2,500 per week, $2,500 per week on this team right now in real time. 577 people are making 10 grand a month with us. 7 is the second number. 7 is the number of people who have earned a minimum of $1 million on this team in the last 12 months. 7 people we've made millionaires in the last 12 months. And finally, the most important number, 14. 14 is the number of months that our team has been in existence. 14 months we have been with this company. That's right. You go back a year and a half ago, all the people that you see here in this photo, along with the 577 people making at least $10,000 per month, along with myself, the 7 millionaires that we created in 2017, and the person who invited you to this presentation today. We were not even in this company yet. So the question is, where will you be in the next 6, 12, 18 months? Will you be stuck on the sideline, hoping life gets better? Or will you be here with us, creating your life, getting up every day, excited to go to work, and sharing this information with the next lucky soul who responded to your ad and who was waiting for you to contact them and show them a way out? Folks, life is created through experiences, and experiences are created by the choices that we make. Right now, you have an opportunity to choose your experience, so choose well. Get back to the person who invited you here today, get your questions answered, and get started. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Gene Braxton. I want to thank you very, very much for your attention today. Folks, this presentation is a wrap. Make it a great day. You absolutely deserve it.
The dollar you murder for is that the one fighting for your soul, or your brother's the one that you're running from? But if you got money, fuck it, 'cause I want some.